if you were to go past the ropes and get right next to the altar.
Oh, yes. Get real close.
You could push it.
Cousin,
I do.
I'll play lookout.
Elaine.
I'd like to try and
Elaine,
look out to make sure no one sees.
I rolled an 85.
You get close to it and shove it over. And it makes a loud crashing noise and it falls apart.
I run. I sprint.
Ladies, run!
We scatter.
I pick up my dress and I sprint.
Ernie, run! They'll blame you, Ernie!
Clara and Catherine over their shoulders.
Everyone make a dex roll.
Ernie, why'd you do this? Ooh, that's a 1!
Oh, nice.
It's the boots.
I got 3 extreme.
Nice.
I rolled an 89.
I got hard.
Yeah, I got a 100.
Extreme.
Morgan, what'd you get?
Got a critical
Oh boy.
I failed.
The culprit
I rolled an
will be
80.
found.
An 80? Okay.
I failed.
Alright, the two cousins, you all scatter. You all
This is
run,
good.
make
This is
a good escape. The two cousins fail, trip over themselves, and then kind of stumble their way out of the room. In doing so, they knock over a marble sculpture of a woman with her hands outstretched, looking upwards, her head crowned with flowers. There's something in her palm, but you guys knock it over and it shatters into different marble
Probably a
pieces.
coin.
Did I see if it glittered in her palm?
No.
You have to run.
Run!
And you're running.
Clara, wait! And I try to grab her as I'm falling.
Elaine, let's go!
Both of you make a luck roll to see if you get spotted.
I don't pass.
Alright.
What'd you get?
Remember how bad my luck was?
Uh-huh.
Well, it's definitely not above an 85.
The two of you get left behind by your friends. And you guys are like stumbling out of the room when a concierge comes and looks and he sees you running away. He doesn't see inside the thing yet, but he heard a huge sound. And he sees you run away. He sees both of you very clearly, and then he goes past you to check on what's in the room.
There was a peeping Tom! There was a peeping Tom in the baths!
In the back.
We're nowhere near the
There
bath.
was a peeping Tom creeping on us!
What?
Chasing us!
Make a fast talk roll.
Oh no.
Why you?
No, I was gonna blame the two old men.
I pass.
A peeping Tom.
Yes, and
What happened?
They were chasing after us, and we made a run for it. And then we heard all this crashing behind us as we're running away.
Oh no.
And I'm so scared. I'm so scared.
I just felt like I had to get my cousin out of there.
Make reputation rolls, both of you.
Oh boy.
See if he'll recognize you.
82.
16. That's
above your reputation.
Yeah.
He doesn't recognize you. He recognizes you though, because you succeeded. Oh, you're Elaine, Miss Elaine.
Bird whistle. Elaine, bird whistle.
Oh, I see. And he like goes into the other room. He's like, oh my God.
Is it terrible? Are they coming still?
It's so
Is
terrible.
he right there?
I think I'm gonna need your jewelry.
What?
To say I didn't see you guys.
What? See what? We've been chased.
Is this really what you want getting out?
Maybe I was being chased by you. Who would be believed?
He glares at you.
Elaine Burt.
I think we'll just go talk to Constable Farrow about this.
Another concierge comes in and sees the crash and everything. The concierge is like, they knocked over the priceless artifacts.
We were being chased. I was so scared.
You already failing your fast talk roll? Right?
No, I passed.
Oh, you passed?
Yeah.
Okay. The other one does believe you, and he's like, what, they're being chased? We gotta find this.
Why is this man haranguing my cousin?
Make a... yeah, make another reputation roll.
They already recognized you.
Yeah.
And I'm not selling you out. Fast talk?
Yeah.
That's a fast.
Reputation, I meant.
Or reputation. Okay. Not that. Well, I didn't know what I was rolling.
It works for your fast talk too?
Yes, it does.
Oh, yeah, that's
I
fine.
pass fast talk.
Yeah, even though I'm sorry, sir. Deeply sorry, deeply sorry. We will blame this on a poor. Do not worry.
I would expect so.
Yes, and we will look for this stalker.
Yes.
What did they look like?
Honestly, we just saw their eye, and then we kept hearing clutterings around us.
What do you mean you just saw their eye?
Like they were hiding behind things.
So bad at lying.
How could you not see any more of them than just their eyes?
No, I saw them, sir. She was in shock.
She's hysterical.
Yes. In fact, there were two of them.
There were two
Old men.
Two old men.
Yes.
Describe
I
them,
described
please.
the physical appearances. They were disgusting. They kept talking about their wives with gout as they ran after us. It was weird.
Oh, I know them.
Ah, good.
Okay.
Good.
Alright.
It's quite crazy that anytime I'm scared, my mind just deletes my memories and I just run like a little scared rabbit.
Of course. That must be terrible. We will look for these gentlemen.
Thank you.
On the condition that you give us a tip. And he puts his hand out for one of your jewels.
Cousin.
I would just like to,
Oh, you're not even going to give him anything?
I'll just pay him. I'll just give him money.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
He takes money from you. Very good, sir. Very good, sir.
Thank you. And make sure that those men are apprehended.
Oh, don't worry. Unless they can pay me more, they will be.
I have it under good authority that they're slightly less wealthy than I am.
There's 5 credit ratings. Where you had to pay to fix their mistake.
Can I? I'll let you do it.
Oh, yeah.
But you guys pay. You guys meet back up all together as a group in front of the Crescent. What do you say to each other?
Just outside, fanning. Oh, there you are.
Why did you leave me?
These boots are made for walking.
That's just
I'm sorry.
We thought you guys are behind us. We were running.
We were far behind.
I fell and reached for you, and I said, "Clara, wait for me."
I'm
And
very
you just
sorry, Elaine.
ran away.
Oh. Ernie, I'm very disappointed. Alright.
I believe Ernie was already outside.
Yes,
He was the
I
fastest.
was helping my, I don't know, what would the correct term be? Master. Doesn't say it.
Lord, lady. Milady.
Mrs.
What are you guys doing now?
What time is it?
It's afternoon.
Yep, it's like 1.
I actually would very much like to find
Let's go.
Miss Huntley.
You want to go to Huntley Hall?
Hospital.
Yes.
Ernie, could you please guide us where the Huntley Hall is?
Do you want to walk or do you want to get the carriage?
How
How
far?
far is it?
It's a little far. It's a little outside of town.
Then yeah, we'll take
Yeah,
the
I'll
carriage.
take the carriage.
Will you
Okay.
do the horse noises?
No.
Oh, you're gonna coconuts. That's good.
What's your horse's name?
Do I just have one horse? I think there's a lot of us.
Should be 2.
2. You have 2 horses.
Two old
I call it a carriage.
London horses.
Let's see. Jeffrey.
Bad name for a horse. That's not very equine at all.
Peaches.
And
Sugar
Frederick.
Nigel.
Spirit.
spirit.
Alright, you want Frederick? Okay. Yeah, you go to Huntley Hall.
What?
So, exquisitely manicured gardens lead up to the home. It's located 2 miles from Buxton's Crescent. The palatial estate spans several acres of land, with a lawn driveway lined with cherry laurel trees opening on a 3-story sandstone mansion. The grounds are full of Romanesque sculptures, topiary walkways, and stone waterfalls. The flowers here are beautiful. Definitely in contrast to the kind of wilted and dried out foliage seen in town.
She's sucking all the life out of this place and putting it in a wine.
You arrive at the front. You're greeted at the front door. Do you go?
I'm going to the front door, yeah.
Yes. You place your calling card and your letter of invitation on a silver plate held by a butler, who leaves with a tray and then returns. Mrs. Huntley and her 2 children are in, and will be delighted to receive you as guests.
Oh, this is delightful.
Very
isn't
well.
Please follow me into the Grand Conservatory.
I brush myself off from the road dirt.
It is clear that her role as president of the Buxton Ladies Horticultural Society is not misplaced. A pleasant sitting area has been set up among all varieties of tropical plants and orchids. You see Mrs. Huntley, a young girl, and a young man standing at your arrival. The old lady says, "Welcome, welcome. How may I assist you all?"
I do a little curtsy.
Yes, yes. Make an etiquette rolls, everyone.
How old are the children?
Early 20s.
Early 20s. So a little bit like us.
I succeed.
Same age.
Is
I
it
fail.
hard?
I succeed.
Who's... Alright, did you succeed?
Normal success for me.
Succeed? You failed, Louis?
No,
I succeed.
You succeed? So everyone succeeded except for you 2.
Yep.
So the
2 low.
I feel like
So-
I'm like way at the back though.
So Nigel and Elaine and Clara and Catherine, you all give very good introductions of yourselves
Very demure.
to Mrs. Huntley. She nods approvingly at you as you all introduce your names and such.
Would I introduce myself though, or would I be introduced?
Well, hold on.
I'll tell
Gets
you.
to Miss Penelope Baker, and how do you mess up your introduction?
I definitely try to do a nice little curtsy, but my boot shows.
Oh no.
Yes.
She looks at your boot and goes,
And I notice it as well, and I kind of stand up quickly to have my dress cover it.
and she gives you a soft smile, like to say that it's okay, dear. And then she looks at you, and she nods at you too. And how do you mess up your introduction?
I mean, would I actually be introducing myself?
I am Lord Ernie.
I mean, Ernie. Yes.
Me, Ernie.
Ernie, I assume
Ernie.
you work for one of these ladies.
Yes. I
Catherine.
work for Catherine, the Stanton family. Stanton.
Well, I'm very pleased to meet you. I understand that you're a friend of Miss Louisa Millwood.
Yeah.
Dear friends.
No.
And as you guys are being introduced to these are my children. This is Mr. Spencer Huntley, and this is my daughter, Miss Cecilia Huntley. And they greet you, and Cecilia Huntley gives you kind of a look to you, Nigel.
She licks her lips.
Can I tell what she's...
You can make a psychology. Yeah.
I'm not very good at that. No, I don't.
Yeah, she gives you some sort of look.
Your does
And you're
lick
like-
her lips.
Do any of the
Insult.
rest of us look at it?
No,
Knows it?
no.
May I help you, madam?
Pleasure to meet you, sir. That's all.
Pleasure to meet you as well.
Well,
I'm very flustered about this. I don't know what to make of it. Can I even tell is she glaring or is she just staring?
No, she's giving you a slight smile.
No. Well,
Mrs. Huntley, thank you so much for inviting us into your home.
Of course.
Perhaps could we talk about local going-ons in the town? We've heard so much about this upcoming spring ball.
Oh, of course, and of course you're all invited.
Wonderful.
Held on the grounds here at Huntley Hall.
Oh, here.
I assume Miss Louisa is going to be there, along with her brother.
Of course. Yes. They plan to attend. That's where we first heard about it.
I see.
She had told us all about the spring ball before we came, and we honestly, we went to the baths after we checked into the Crescent Hotel, and we heard some ladies even talking about the need for some more volunteers to assist.
Oh,
We
absolutely.
would be happy to help.
Honestly,
Oh,
it's
wonderful.
one of our favorite things back at home is to plan balls in our own homes and think about marriage matches, right, girls?
Of course.
As we all look at Spencer.
Yeah. Spencer is kind of a balding guy.
Ew.
He's like kind of like not paying attention to the women. He's very nervous around you guys. And he's like, just seems like he barely wants to be here.
I give him a look, and I look at Miss Huntley, and I kind of smile, and then wink at him.
And he like blushes and like looks away.
Mrs. Huntley, where might we freshen up from the road for a moment?
Oh, I suppose that I can show you to a bathroom. Absolutely.
Appreciate that.
Also tea.
Well, of course, my dear. Of course there'll be tea.
Absolutely wonderful.
We need tea all the time.
Yes. Spencer, would you mind showing the ladies to the bathroom?
Yes, Spencer. And I get a little bit closer to him. Could you lead the way for us?
Penelope trips over her feet. You might hook arms with her, actually, Spencer.
Oh,
Oh, I'd really appreciate that. And I go up and I hook arm with him. Lead the way, dear.
okay.
Get that money.
He's okay. Of course, my lady.
And
Such a
I whisper
gentleman.
to Elaine, looks like Penelope wants to get married right now.
Right now.
Better her than me.
What was the
So,
sister?
is who's going with her to the bathroom?
I will stay here with Miss Huntley.
Same.
Same.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
Oh, wait,
I
can't
so-
let you all by yourself. I'll
Yeah,
go
someone
with
has to
Penelope.
go.
I guess
I'll go
I should probably
I'll go
not
with
let this
Penelope.
happen.
Yeah.
One of you has to go with her.
Penelope
Or
traps Spencer.
one of you has to go to
Up
defend
against
that
the
man's honor.
You go with her?
Yeah, I'll go.
Okay. So the two of you head off with Spencer to go to the bathroom. The rest of you are with Mrs. Huntley. Do you ask her anything? Also, Miss Millwood never told you not to like ask people about her brother or like say he's disappeared, right? She never said that.
Well, she said to keep it under wraps a little bit, I thought.
That it would embarrass her.
It would be slightly embarrassing, but I don't know how you're
So-
going to do an investigation if you don't
Yeah.
ask people.
Sure, sure.
Mrs. Huntley, how did you know the Millwood family?
They're known in town. They're one of the wealthier people, of course. My husband's, my dead husband's estate is quite larger, but they're doing very well for themselves.
How about this Henry?
Mr. Millwood.
Mm-hmm.
He's the head of the. He's the head of the family, I suppose. And she kind of like grimaces a little when you bring up Henry.
Is something the matter about him being the head of that household?
No, he's nothing.
Madam, we promise you're among friends. Can I make a persuasion?
I don't
for a
wish to
charm?
speak ill. All I will say is that he is a lively gentleman.
I've met the sort.
Much the opposite to dear Miss Millwood, who is the pinnacle of Christian kindness. She is truly a special girl. But, yeah.
What do you know about Sir Culverton, friend of the Millwood man?
A Millwood man. I don't know very much about him. Maybe I've seen him before. It's hard to remember.
We've heard he has a little bit of a reputation.
Nigel, might we ask, or you need to ask the footman about it?
Oh, he can stay. It's all right. We don't often have a working man come into our rooms.
She scoots closer to him.
It's been so long since my husband died.
I remember that scene in Charlotte, Queen Charlotte series where Violet Bridgerton almost tried to have sex with the footman.
Yeah.
And she's like just sitting there, like touching the gold cross around her neck. Anyway, what else can I do for you? I might help you.
Your gardens here are quite lovely.
Oh, thank you.
You
Yes.
seem to be a connoisseur of Roman statues. Do you have any connection with the Roman history here within the town?
Not personally, no, but of course the town has a deep connection itself. And they are quite beautiful, I thought. Thought they'd be a good fit. Spencer is leading you to the bathroom. Let's see here. He leads you past a drawing room, leads you through a billiards room, and then leads you to the bathroom.
Yeah, as we're going through, I'm definitely kind of looking into the other rooms if there's doors open and such. Just kind of getting a view of the place.
And he's not saying a word to you guys as he takes you there.
Spencer, so are you planning on entering the society and the marriage market?
I think I exist in society.
But I mean,
Well,
like,
yes,
are you
but-
looking to enter it as a married man soon?
Oh,
The spring ball is coming up after all.
I'm not good at dancing.
Oh, neither am I. We'll be buffoons together.
Well, I just stick with my plants. That's all I care about.
Oh, you know plants very well.
Yeah,
Are you the caretaker of those beautiful gardens outside?
I definitely help.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell us about it? I've never seen reds that vibrant before in flowers.
Penelope was just telling me she's looking for a man with a green thumb. I don't know if she meant literally, but I think she meant like with plants.
I definitely.
Elaine, thank you.
Once you're done with the bathroom, I have something to show you.
Oh,
Of course, we'll be right back.
So you guys are in the bathroom.
Go into the powder room. And I just kind of stand in there for a minute. I slouch on the wall, like I just wanted to get away from that stuffy woman. He seems interesting though.
Penelope, you seem,
To get out a cigarette.
I was considering it, yes.
you seem rather taken.
Oh, well, he seems the sort, and his family is well off.
He seems the sort that you could,
Muscle into the family, if you will.
right, be in control a little bit.
Well, not with a mother around, but he is the heir, after all. He is the head of the house.
Well, and who knows how long Miss Huntley would stick around.
Indeed, but lovely grounds. Do you think she has something to do with this whole affair with the Roman coins? Well,
It's hard for me to believe it. She seems just like an older version of one of us.
maybe one of you. I'm not
Charming,
as
rich.
pretty, yes. Not as rich as you guys.
Well, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and then I sit down.
Loud shit.
No, just like pee. And then I get up and I wash off my hands in their little bucket.
The cows were so funny yesterday when we were watching them. They would just pee just standing there. They wouldn't move at all. Just stand there for a while, pee. This huge like Mountain Dew stream. And then keep standing there for a while.
Yeah,
It's a good life.
Cows doing what cows do.
they don't have a care in the world.
So you guys finish up in the bathroom,
Yeah.
go outside. To
After before going out, I straighten back up and I kind of give Elaine
I walk
a
out
wink.
with my hands still dripping with the water just to make Penelope look better than me.
I look like shit.
And so then when I get out, I'm like, oh, excuse me.
What a weird way to
And
wing
I
it.
just take them off.
She'll know how dry you are in
And then
comparison.
just pat like my front of my dress a little.
This is the one time that I wish that we had video.
Okay, you shake your hands.
Yeah.
Like, you can't move him.
In a cute way.
Okay.
Very cute. Very demure.
Elaine, you know they have towels too.
Oh, I didn't see them. Sometimes when I'm in a scary situation, I just forget things. I learned that about myself today.
Oh, well, no matter. Spencer, if you would.
Oh, well, yeah. And as he leads you through the rest of the house, he's filled with a lot more vigor than he was before. He's like, so plants, I don't know if any of you know about natural philosophy.
I studied some.
I know a bit about natural philosophy.
I would love to be educated on the topic more.
Okay, yeah, and he starts explaining all this science stuff about.
Oh, you got a special interest.
And he's studying botanical chemistry, and he's very enthusiastic about it. He takes you into a room where he has a complex chemistry set in there that is titrating a clear solution. Here.
Got so many YouTube videos to show you.
So, look at this, and he gives you guys each a small glass bottle of blue liquid.
Oh.
This is my homemade remedy for excess. It cures all manners of headaches, dizziness, and nausea.
I give it a little whiff. Oh.
Are there any consequences to drinking it, Victor?
No.
Expensive.
Consequence free. Consequence free.
You've used it yourself.
Oh yeah, I drink it all the time.
Interesting.
Has anything
Hair's
happened
like actively
to...
falling out.
You can read some now. I'll give you another one if you want.
Well, I feel quite fine at the moment. I'd rather save it for a headache later in the day.
Oh.
But I would appreciate
okay.
another case. I will taste some of it, though.
What does it taste like?
What did you make it from?
Blue raspberries.
That does sound delicious.
I sip a little bit of it.
He's very enthusiastic and smiling at you guys. Yeah, it tastes good. You feel refreshed. You feel full health.
I had a terrible womanly headache before. What do I feel like now?
You feel perfect.
You're right. It cured my woman's headache.
Don't feel like a woman. You've been cured.
I feel incredible.
This is the best. Okay. I'm just talking
You just
to
become Mimi.
You're a white dog.
Man, don't hit the spot.
But Spencer, this is wonderful. If it cured her headache, and he says it cures all other ailments.
Oh yes, everything. Yeah.
This is a scientific breakthrough for the ages. Then.
Yeah.
Does your mother know that you're doing something like this?
Oh, I mean, yeah. Of course she knows.
I mean, I won't tell.
Yeah.
I just think, is she involved at all? Does she help you with the plans?
Oh, yeah. She helps, of course.
How?
Well, not with this study, but like with plants and stuff. I learned a lot from her, but this is all mine.
This is wonderful. Could you tell us how it's made in a very, of course, layman's term?
Of course, and he explains it. Make a natural science roll, natural philosophy roll, and you have to get an extreme.
Yeah, that's not going to happen, but we'll see.
Some natural philosophy.
I failed.
He explains it to you in what he thinks are very easy to understand terms.
I kind of politely nod along. I'm like, I know a few of those words, but I'll be very honest, Spencer. I'm not sure how it's made from that explanation. But I'll take your word for it. What do you plan to do with this experiment of yours?
Well, I don't know yet. I thought maybe I'd show it to Miss Millwood. She is beautiful. I mean, she has the skin to that of the lily of the valley and scent to a jasmine in bloom.
She is quite pretty. Though I do think she has a suitor in mind for this spring
Really?
ball. I shouldn't gab, though.
Oh, tell me. You must tell me.
I do hear she's received love letters as of late.
From whom?
Well, I'm not sure if they were
potential
well
love
received.
interest.
He gives you another blue thing. I'll give you this if you tell me.
You know, Spencer.
She's a dear friend, and I don't know who
I
it
just...
is.
I
take the blue thing because I did tell him.
Yeah.
But Spencer,
I hope she'll become my wife. Should I ask her Sunday? I don't know.
Does she know of your interest? Have you expressed any interest to her?
No. I've always stayed away because that Mr. Millwood, he's a bit of an aphid, if you know what I mean.
An aphid?
Yeah.
Where?
What's an aphid?
Well, he eats and eats the garden without thinking of how he might destroy its beauty.
He eats the garden?
Yeah, vegetables and stuff like that. Yeah.
Well, we all have to eat somehow.
I don't care for him or the rest of the town, really. I prefer the company of my carnivorous plants.
You're carnivorous plants.
Carnivorous.
Oh, where might those be? I'm so interested in seeing them.
Oh,
Are they exotic?
they're quite exotic, yeah.
Oh, that's fascinating.
We could make an introduction of you to Louise at the spring ball if you show us these plans.
That's a wonderful
How about I
plan.
show you all at the spring ball?
Well, why not right now?
Actually, I think we might speak with your mother. I heard there might need more volunteers to help. We'll be back tomorrow to
Okay.
help set up.
Okay, that sounds good.
So will you show us then?
Maybe.
Wonderful, Spencer. And if you want to get on her good side, now, you didn't hear this from us, but she does take fondly to lewd advances.
She does?
That's what I've heard.
Not Miss Millwood.
It's what I've heard. Of course, rumors are a dangerous thing.
How do I do a lewd advance?
You'll think on it and come up with something,
Okay.
I'm sure.
You can't help me?
And tomorrow, when you show
We're
us the
ladies,
plan.
we don't know what lewd advances are. We just hear what people say.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yes, we're uneducated.
Seems like a man's topic.
Oh. Back in the sitting room, you guys say anything else to Mrs. Huntley?
Are we having tea?
Yes, you're having tea now. Biscuits.
What a wonderful tea.
Good
Mrs. Huntley.
role play, yeah.
Tell me about your children, ma'am. I'd like
Are we having tea? Yes. What wonderful tea.
It was cute. Leave her alone. Let her enjoy the tea.
this tea's off.
Throw it at her face.
Where's my boba?
I need tapioca balls.
We don't. No, we don't.
Yes.
What was the daughter's name, sorry?
Cecilia.
Cecilia, tell me about yourself. Do you also engage in horticulture and plants and all that?
Oh, I don't know much about plants. No.
What are you interested in?
People.
People?
Mm-hmm.
Just in general, or the
Oh,
study of people?
People, fashion.
Ah. Well, that seems very interesting. Are you into fashion? Do you sew?
Of course I sew. Everyone sews. But I like cards.
Oh.
Ooh.
You like to play cards?
Any of you like cards?
I'm a card player.
Yeah, I've played before.
You play?
I have, yes. In the past.
Buxton has a card room.
Do you go
At the
there,
Crescent.
Cecilia?
Oh, I've been there before. Yes.
We'll be playing there tonight.
And I saw Mr. Millwood there. He was looking devilishly dashing in that red brocade vest, black jacket, and leather riding boots. He was with his sop of a sister for most of the night. And Mrs. Huntley's like, Cecilia. She said, my apologies. I'm sure she's very charming in her own way.
What did you see from Mr. Millwood that night?
Oh, he was just incredibly beautiful. And a pure man. But, yeah, I don't know. I only know about the card room. I don't know where else one would gamble.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Well,
No.
if you happen to make your way to the Crescent's card room tonight, we'll be playing there.
Join us.
And Mrs. Huntley looks at her daughter and shakes her head. And yeah, you look around the room, you can see different pictures. You can see a small picture of what would probably be her husband, and then a big picture of her with her and her children. The children look very young in the photo. Not the photo, in the painting.
And the husband's not in the photo?
No,
Or
painting, yeah. But I do hope that I don't know if you all can arrange it, but Miss Millwood and my son, Mr. Huntley, would love a dance together at the spring ball. I think they would make a lovely couple. I don't know how into matchmaking you all are.
I'm sure we could arrange something.
Very good. Very good. Hopefully get her out of the under the thumb of her brother. It's honestly a disgrace to the named gentleman.
These people.
Sounds like you have strong opinions about this Mr. Millwood.
From what I understand, he's gambling the family fortune into ruins. I have no respect for men who abandon their families like that.
Absolutely no honor, but not much more can be said for those like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so she grabs her cross again. Regardless, and then you guys, after meeting with Spencer, would you go back to the room?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys come back to the room at this point.
And I did pocket one of those blue vials.
Yeah.
And I kept the one.
You each have one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm gonna take it to the lab.
The lab as in my mouth.
Delta One.
All right. What do you guys do now?
Oh,
Have
Miss
some-
Huntley.
Mrs. Huntley.
Mrs. Huntley. Spencer was quite a gentleman.
Well, that's good to hear.
Yes, your
Good job.
home is lovely. We
Thank you.
enjoyed it quite much.
Thank you.
Even your guest bathroom is brilliant.
Yes.
Tell us. We heard, as Elaine was saying when we arrived, that the horticulture needs more women to possibly help with the spring ball. Is there anything we could provide while we're here?
Maybe on Sunday, on Easter, on the day of the spring ball. If you want to come back here, and we can definitely work something out.
And what about tomorrow?
Oh, there's no need to set up for tomorrow.
Oh, we're just idle hands, you know. It feels much better to keep busy.
Well,
It's what God would want.
I would, of course, you've been very pleasant. I would, of course, welcome another visit if you want, just to spend some time together. It was good meeting all of you.
Thank you, Miss Huntley. We won't keep you busy.
Yeah. She smiles at all of you, including the footman.
Thank you, Mrs. Huntley.
Good day.
You're welcome, Clara.
I go and pick up a cup of tea, down it.
We throw behind your shoulder.
I just love tea. How fun.
And then you're like, I have a drinking problem.
I just laugh. That would be so funny.
Where do you guys go now? What do you do? Goodbye, Miss
How
Huntley
about we
says.
go to Engelmere?
And now it's like 4 p.m.
I give Spencer a wink on the way out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, maybe we go see this lecher of a man that we haven't.
Yeah.
See if we can
Sir
find
Culverton at Engelmere.
Yeah, you guys ride back through town, pass a few shops on the way there, including a haberdasher.
haberdashery.
The haberdashery.
That's where the constable works.
Maybe we should stop.
What's a haberdasher?
I have no idea
Men's
what a
dress
haberdasher is.
shop.
Oh,
They make hats.
It's
Yeah.
like a couture for women.
Yeah, like the modiste.
Hat store.
Adam, how big is the hat that you're wearing?
I'm not wearing a hat.
You need a hat.
I'm wearing like a
Look,
medium.
Does Stuffsdale Demi Dome hat?
With 50 reputation.
Hair in the open.
It's like a medium length top hat, like probably that high. Not like a brim or like
Not like
chimney.
a Abe Lincoln.
Yeah.
No, not an Abe, but it is.
Like
It is a top hat.
Do you actually stop for the constable or whatever?
Yeah, we could stop, talk to the constable, see what he has to say.
Go for it. We'll stay in the carriage, or perhaps peruse the haberdashery.
I'll pop in for just a sec. Jeez, Ernie, would you keep an eye on the women?
We'll be fine. Yes.
I will accompany you, of course.
Yes, of
Oh.
course.
Girls!
It would be
Well, you have to be
untold.
chaperoned.
Girls, why would
We're just waiting in the carriage.
You arrive at Pharaoh and Pharaoh Haberdashery. Fine frills for finer ladies in the market square. The window is lined with decorative bonnets, trussed in the latest styles with ribbon and lace.
How about we go to the modiste too?
Is that
Fair
next door?
enough. I'm not a fan of them.
It's a haberdashery and modiste.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, they're side by side.
Yeah. Well, it's the same store.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you all want to go in.
Yes.
You all go in.
Yes.
Inside is an elegantly attired man. Delicately, he's stitching the blue ribbon onto a straw bonnet at the front counter. He has an enormous frame.
Wow, sir. Enormous.
What would you say his size is?
You're huge.
Has anyone ever told you?
What would I say his size is?
Big John.
What would I say?
And I say I've never liked a man enough to be a husband, but a big man.
He appears as though he quite enjoys his meal.
Is his name Chris Jones? I like Chris Jones.
Quite the man.
His size is 70.
Oh, so I'm bigger than him.
Oh,
He's
Is that big?
he's only 5 larger than me.
It's
My size
30
is 70.
considering,
We're all
considering I'm
giants.
45, yes.
I'm 45.
There's a bunch of giants.
I'm a giant woman.
You're huge.
I'm 16.
I am
I'm-
petite.
So am I.
You're-
So,
I'm
he's
45
stitching
as
on a straw bonnet. Do you want to say anything to you? He says, "Good day. How may I help you?"
I believe Claire here was looking for a dress for the spring ball.
Yes,
make
yes,
cats.
please. Do you have any suggestions?
Oh, of course. How about this lovely periwinkle blue?
Any other else?
Yes.
Of course, we have this.
List everything you have.
We have this emerald green.
I think she's
Still
looking
not
for
feeling
something
it.
a little bit more fancy.
Yes.
What about this fiery orange?
Elaine.
I do like orange.
A fan more of green myself. It is spring after all.
Indeed.
But if you wear red, no one could keep you if their eyes
Do you
off
have anything in pink?
Of course. And he shows you a range of pink things.
I shall have that.
Oh, very good. I will get this backed up. Who else? Who's next?
We were also coming in because my cousin wanted to speak with...
Oh, how can I help you, sir?
Well, sir, I actually heard that you're the constable as well.
I am the constable. Yes, I am David Farrow.
and the modiste.
Lovely to meet you, sir. And the modiste and the haberdasher.
He's
Yes.
a man who wears many hats, you might say.
Yes, and the hats are made here.
All the clouds.
I hope you don't need constable's help, do you?
Not too much. We just had a couple questions to ask.
Okay. Yeah.
Mr. Millwood.
What about
We're friends of his sister. We heard he's been getting into some trouble recently, and she actually hasn't heard from him.
He's gone missing.
We're not
supposed
sure.
to say he went missing.
No,
We're just
It's
asked
just
questions about
reputation.
it.
We're
He's a
looking in.
constable.
He's a constable. We have to ask
Yeah,
questions.
like what?
What are we gonna do? We're just gonna go to the ball?
I'm gonna mess up my talking.
This is actually what they're doing.
Being in
These
society
women
is so
shattering.
hard.
It's like you're gonna get to the end of this. You'll have failed the mission, but at least you didn't
Not
ask
said
someone.
anybody.
Our reputation intact. Everyone else dead.
Yeah, you're dead. Everyone's dead. But at least you didn't ask someone.
We heard that, and we're trying to keep a low profile, obviously, but we wanted to see. Had you heard anything about him? We heard there might have been some trouble at the card games with Sir Culvington.
I know a little bit about him. I'm not surprised that Mr. Millwood has gone missing, to be frank. Even though my name is David Farrow, to be frank. That's Farrow with an F. I'm not surprised he's gone missing. A young man goes missing every year around this time.
It's a little tradition we have around
There's
here.
very little I can do about it. Their bodies are never found. Of course, the men who disappear are often disreputable, and residents turn a blind eye, for Buxton is the better in their absence. I have some records of past years if you want to.
That would be most helpful. Thank you.
Sure. In 1812, Mr. Grayson, 21, persuaded a strain of young women to give up their innocence on the false promise of marriage. Missing.
Nice.
Never seen again.
Just kidding. That's terrible.
1811, Mr. Smithy, 19, the youngest son of a local landowner, tortured animals and left their carcasses littered around town.
Ew.
Equal to taking women's
How old
virginity.
when you want to?
19. 1810, Captain Greenslaw, 29, used his reputation as a daring soldier to propose marriage to a gentlewoman. Turned out he was a con man and the son of a London tailor who stole the uniform from his father's work.
This is starting to feel very midsummer.
I was thinking of something else when I heard this. 1809.
I know who I'm blaming.
Are they still in the same place?
All
they-
in the town.
No, all in the town, yes. They disappeared.
1809, yeah.
1809. James Monroe, one of the most annoying men in the city. He did something called the living statue, where he would stand in place for hours and hours. It was, quite frankly, an affront.
Was what you were thinking Hot Fuzz?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was Miss Huntley alive through all of this?
Mrs. Huntley?
Mrs. Huntley.
Yeah. She's been alive the last 3 years.
She has kids that are 20. Yeah.
Well, you said last 3
Good
years.
question. But Mr. Millwood, my opinion of him is likewise lackluster, along with the living statue and the torture and animal guy.
Well, surely Mr.
All
Millwood
the
isn't
same.
as bad as Sir Culverton. I've heard so much about his devious ways.
He gives off an aura.
You'll only be here
He
another
speaks,
year.
he speaks very softly, and he has eyes that look like dirty ice.
Dirty ice, you say? Has he been known
Dirty
to be a
flecks of ice.
Does that remind me of the Vision?
constable? I'm so glad we came here. I almost forgot to bring it up. I brought it up to the concierge, or Elaine brought it up to the concierge. There was a peeping Tom in the Crescent. Devious.
Really?
In the bath. The private baths of all places.
We saw their eye looking at us, and when we noticed, they ran away, and we followed them and we couldn't catch up to
Where
them.
you don't know where they went.
They went deeper into the Crescent, into the lower baths, I presume.
I see.
There appeared to be a well there. Or
Okay.
there was a well there, not appeared, but
It's
no
possible.
man
they
seen.
escaped.
So you're not saying the man went down the well.
It's possible.
It's possible. Where else could he have gone?
We may have missed a turn,
And
but
I know I'm just a silly, simple-minded woman, but it seemed like he could really only go down that well.
Odd.
Has there ever been any rumors about the wells or the water that you...
Well, I mean, there's a huge history with them, of course. I'm sure if you were at the Crescent, you saw stuff about the Romans and everything. Did you go by St. Anne's well?
yes,
Yes.
of course.
Okay.
Wonderful gardens.
maybe... When did these men start missing? How many years ago?
1809.
1809.
1809 at least. That's when I started as constable.
Do they have like similar
Characteristics.
in their body that we could see?
No, not really.
Just
Just
that
their
they were.
reputations, it sounds like.
Yes, just poor reputations. Honestly, if I had Mr. Millwood's money, I would not waste it on cards and dice. I feel sorry for Miss Millwood.
Hmm. Have the men ever been
If only I could help her.
How would you help her?
If she needs someone to cry on.
How old is this man?
30s?
What?
Yep. Yep.
Thankfully,
18!
thankfully, she does have all of us, her dear friends, to rest her sweet, beautiful head on our shoulders.
Yes, yeah, that's good too.
Yes.
Well, Constable, were any of the other men ever found their bodies?
No.
All disappeared.
All disappeared.
Strange.
Like they were never even there.
Did they all go missing from the same locations?
No one knows where they went missing from.
Just maybe when it was noticed.
What do you mean? When it was noticed?
Like,
if they knew where they disappeared from, then they
I was
wouldn't
just
be
wondering
missing.
if maybe they all went to the Crescent Hotel first, or they...
I don't see any connection.
Oh, okay.
Very good. Yes.
You said it was right around the time of the spring ball?
Yes, or in spring.
Every year.
I guess it
around
is kind of near the spring ball.
the spring
So they go to
ball
the
at
spring
Huntley
ball and then they go
Hall.
missing?
Seems like they go missing prior.
Yeah.
Prior to.
And he looks at the dates. Yeah, looks like it is before the spring ball. Yeah.
Aside, the Huntley Hall seems to be the place for the spring ball, and the carnivorous plants and the rest of the garden looks great. They got to look perfect for the ball, right?
I think the mother's deciding who's a problem
Yeah.
and feeding them to the plant. Also, the goo you guys drank.
Mm-hmm. That's the post.
That's man juice.
That's
The man juice.
Soylent is people.
You just drank.
Are you discussing this?
What,
as
like-
a
No.
character?
That's why I said aside.
Well,
Just
okay.
to share my thoughts.
We-
I just wanted to share my player thoughts.
Sometimes we're gonna table talk like pals, Jackson. I'm sorry, it's because we're pals.
Anyway, David Farrow is standing there. in front of
Constable
you.
Farrow.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you could help us with to find Mr. Millwood?
Is there?
Oh boy, is there?
There is, of course, the ball coming up, and, well, many ladies, including Miss Millwood, will be there looking for suitors.
And I do know that Louisa's Miss Millwood, I'm sorry, we're dear friends, seems quite interested in taking a husband soon.
Oh, does she?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. In fact, Mr. Millwood was trying to find a suitor before his disappearance. So if he's found, well, he could definitely reward the hero who found him. I'm
And-
sure.
Perhaps Miss Millwood has been getting some love letters from a secret admirer.
Who?
Well, I'm not sure. A secret admirer, didn't I say?
Let me see these letters. Produce them.
I don't have them. They're hers.
Why would you mention them if you can't produce them?
Well, I'm just saying she doesn't know who her secret
So
admirer
jolly.
is either, right? So maybe a gentleman
So,
could...
provide me these letters. I'll take a look at them.
I cannot do that, Constable.
You don't have any secret letters on you.
No, I don't.
Then why did you bring them up?
Because I'm saying if she has a secret admirer that she doesn't know about, another gentleman like yourself could mention that maybe you like writing letters and you have a secret admirer, and she would hear that.
Okay, that's a good point. I could mention I like writing letters.
And she could swoop in and think that you were maybe her secret admirer.
Okay.
You understand?
No.
It's a long shot, but I believe the ball might be your best
How
chance.
could I write a letter that I don't write?
Anyways, Constable, I'll leave you pondering that. But while you do, because I've given you such lovely information,
Yeah.
you could maybe direct us on where we might go to find Mr. Millwood.
How am I supposed to know? He's probably at one of the many disreputable card dens in
For a
town.
man who wears
Do you
so
know-
many hats, you still do black wits.
Do you know which ones he
I see.
specifically frequented?
I don't know. There's a couple, but anyway, I'll get your bags all set up for you, and he puts everything there, and then he has his little card, and he like slits it in there, and it's like Pharaoh and Pharaoh, and then he writes his name on there, big D, and then big F.
Yeah.
Wow, how did you miss that one?
You said the name so many
You said F2. I
say like, and it's Pharaoh with an F. And I was like, yeah, I know. I literally thought, I was like, yeah, what was I going to spell the PH? Get out of here.
So can we ask if he owns the card game? Something.
I asked him if he went to any of the specific ones, and he didn't know.
But on the way out then, Constable, of course, if you were to find Mr. Millwood, I'm sure Miss Millwood would be ecstatic. She would be overwhelmed with joy from whoever found her brother.
I'll think on that.
And she'd probably fall in love with whoever found her brother and brought him home.
I'll think on that, sir.
Well, I'm a man.
Ladies.
You have yourselves a wonderful day. Maybe we'll see you at the ball.
As they were talking, can I say that I picked up a baby blue dress or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just look at the hats longingly.
I got the pink.
This is what I'm wearing.
You can steal a hat while we're all talking.
I can't steal that. I'm too gentlemanly for that.
Yeah.
But
Are you?
I see. Yeah. Yes. I don't know how it works, like game engine wise, but I don't think I'm like a worse person just because I associate with you now. I think you just like lower my general reputation.
Yeah.
That was one time.
It's actually like
Anyway,
3 separate.
You guys
times.
leave. You guys leave him.
We're going to
those all
Clovelton, right? That's the one place we haven't.
Inglemere.
Well, also the
England.
card houses and stuff,
Oh, yeah.
but that they
That's what we're gonna do.
Not
That
yet
open.
open. Yeah.
The R3.
You want to go to the Inglemere house?
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what time is it in game?
It's like 5.
5. Would
Yeah,
they
we
still be
still have
accepting
time.
visitors around that time, or would that be too late in the day?
Depends on if he's
I think
home.
that's
I
fine.
mean, the sun's still up.
Yeah.
I don't know what time of year this is.
Spring.
It's Easter weekend.
Yeah,
it
it's
wasn't-
still up until
It's not
7
like
or
daylight
8.
saving time or anything.
Probably around 7 in spring.
At least not in this parts. These parts.
True.
Yeah, we can still go.
Still solo time.
How far is it from the town center?
A couple miles.
Go to Engelman House.
Inglemere.
I forgot what his diary said exactly about DF. I just
I have the diary entry over
It's
here.
just
Yeah, I was
said
looking for that.
no more
Oh,
gambling as per my sister's
What?
request.
I think I was like,
DF.
Because similarly, I just said must not play, comma DFs, comma R3.
That's what I wrote.
Yeah, me too.
So what does it say in context?
Stay here. Make it appearance.
Oh, at the top. I must not play again at DFs.
Oh, so it sounds like backroom gambling at the haberdashery.
Haberdashery. Oh.
Or he owns a building or runs one of the other ones.
Yeah.
So it's not the card room?
No, it's probably one of the back room card places that DF runs. By the sounds of
Oh,
the
probably
diary.
a hidden room from the card.
Yeah. The card room at the Crescent seems like a public place for.
Mm-hmm.
So after
Rich
the
people.
mansion, we can go to the cards. It's like 8 afterwards.
Yeah, we'll go
Engelman.
food,
and-
Crescent,
Mhm.
card room, and then possibly the
Mhm.
other card room.
Engelmere, dinner, and then card games.
That works.
So you got a green dress.
I got a green dress.
I grabbed a cerulean dress.
Cerulean.
I got the pink dress.
I want kind of an ugly dress.
okay. It's like orange and green.
I'm sure you just insulted some football team.
Is that Oregon?
Is that Bengals? Orange and green?
No.
Bengals are orange and brown.
They're tigers.
Yeah.
Oh, is the Oregon like ducks or something? Right? I don't know. I don't.
So you're going to the card game afterwards?
I'd probably ask Constable if I remembered the diary entry and be like,
Okay, well, hold on. You're going back into the constable?
because I remember the diary entry and I want to ask about the back room.
Okay, as you guys get back to the stagecoach or whatever, you remember the diary entry. And what do you say?
I turn around. Is he standing there?
No, you guys are all in the stagecoach
Okay.
again. Outside.
Guys, I think he's DF.
Oh!
Pharaoh is spelled with an F.
Yeah, and
None
his
of you
name
have
is starts
communicated
with
this
D.
with me. I don't know what this is.
Yeah.
Ernie, in a diary entry.
The footman at the place knew who DF was, but you never communicated it with him to ask the footman.
Oh shit!
Ernie, that I believe this gentleman is DF, and from a diary
He
entry
is.
we know that DF
Oh yeah.
had a secret gambling room.
Yes.
And I forgot to
Would
mention to
I
it.
had been there before?
No.
Okay.
How did you know, Ernie?
So maybe we should go
He was
back
told.
and see about gambling in his secret room.
Maybe we just go back. I'm assuming it starts later.
Yeah, we were thinking we could go to Covilton and then dinner.
You're
and
right
card
outside this
games.
guy's haberdasher. You haven't left yet. What do you want to do? Do you
I'm
want to
gonna-
go?
Maybe like you and I could go in or something separate from the.
Yes.
Right
Well,
now.
but then the ladies would be unattended.
We'll sit in the carriage like sitting ducks for danger in case anything comes by.
It's all right.
Doesn't reassure.
I can
I'll
wait with the
take care of
ladies
the
if you want to go.
I'll step back in. Hey there, sir.
Again.
I didn't want to say something untoward in front of the ladies, but
Uh-huh.
I'm a man about town. I seem to be appraised of the goings on. I've heard you run a card game here.
What?
I've heard you run a card game here. I'd like to play later.
Who told you this?
Oh, I don't want to out. But sir, I have it on good authority.
From who?
Sir,
This is a scurrilous accusation you're making of the constable.
sir, I'm not trying to raise any alarms about the constable. Imagine if word got out that you were.
Are you blackmailing
No,
me
sir.
over a pretend card game?
No, sir.
How dare you! And everyone in the like shop kind of turns and looks at you. Make a psychology.
You took the diary with you.
We'll say I did. That's. I didn't put much in psychology, I don't think. No.
Yeah, he's angry.
Yeah?
That's all I can tell.
I will say, sir, it would. I want to, like, try and, I guess, charm. Reassure. Yeah, reassure would be better. Sir, I meant absolutely no disrespect.
And yet you accuse me.
Sir, I am not accusing you of anything. Maybe I heard wrong.
You did hear wrong. If someone told you that old Darren Farrow, or what's my name? David Farrow, has anything to do.
So David Farrow does not run card games.
Ha! No!
Alright. Well, hopefully none of the people in this store will think that after you screamed about it. But I'm sorry I was
Scoundrel,
mistaken.
You are a scoundrel. You are a cur. Get the hell out of
I
my
don't think I
haberdashery
am, sir.
/ modiste / police station.
/ card parlor.
This is not a card parlor. Another person comes up. I'd like some cards, please.
It's a card parlor. It's
I will have some chips. And he gives some coins. Like, this is no card parlor.
I like walk out and I like pull a piece of paper out out of the notebook and just write like card parlor inside and just put it on the
Alright, that's
window.
it. And he like comes out from
I didn't think you would see me do that, but if he does, I guess it's
He's
fine.
watching you
Yeah,
this
fine.
whole time. Yeah.
Yeah.
He comes out, opens up that, and he like takes out some handcuffs. You're coming with me. You cannot insult and blackmail.
I didn't
The
blackmail
constable
you. I don't know what
like
you're talking about, sir.
You are a scoundrel! And you guys can all hear inside shouting.
Elaine, your cousin!
I get out of the carriage. Thank you, Clara.
Maybe
I
we
can't
should leave
hear.
him.
And then I run up and I'm like, sir, what seems to be the problem?
He has accused me of running a card game, this idiot!
Are you not DFs?
What?
Oh my god.
Well, we saw it clear as day. There was a game at DFs, and your name is D. Pharaoh, correct?
Who told you what?
It was written down.
What do you mean it was written down?
In what?
In what?
Well, in this diary entry of my dear friend Mr. Millwood.
Mr. Millwood
Why do we have...
mentioned DF in a diary, so you think that's me?
Yes.
What's the context?
I must not play again at DFs. Well, he was a card
He's
player.
never once played here.
Oh.
So can we, though?
There is a card party.
There is no card parlor! He says as you come back in.
There's cards here.
Is this the Krusty Krab?
Make a reassure someone.
Mine's not good.
Mine's not great either.
Well, mine's okay. It's less
Mine's
than 50.
never good.
Hold on,
Mine's
I'm
8.
trying to find mine.
Mine's 16.
40.
I pass.
Yes.
Ooh.
So you try to calm him down or something, like maybe we made a mistake or something like that.
Mr. Constable, I think we're making a mistake here. Probably misunderstood Mr. Millwood's diary.
Okay. Maybe we did.
It's very possible that there's another DF in town.
There actually is, who does run a gaming establishment.
Oh!
You gave us a red herring?
His name is Darren Fife.
Oh
Darren
my
Fife,
god.
you said.
He runs a gambling establishment in the Graves Hotel.
Oh, so the place
What's the spelling?
Ernie should have gone.
FIF.
No, I'm staying there.
Yeah, we just have it. Night hasn't come yet.
Be prepared, if you're gonna go there, be prepared for anything, and don't run in there with your blunderbuss out. They've got tough blokes in these here games.
A blunderbuss.
And it's especially not a place for you ladies unless you're the whore of Babylon.
Oh, of course not. How would you say such a thing?
And how would you dress so
Are
that
one
you're-
of you the whore of Babylon?
Might you know how to dress one of us so that we're unrecognizable, but we maybe look
You
like a
need
whore of
disguises. What?
We are trying to remain reputable. Don't talk to the constable about looking like a whore.
And I tried to make a fuss about. You think one of us ladies is one of the whores of Babylon?
I don't have time for this anymore. Get out of my shop.
Babylon. Just a quick disguise, no?
I just grab Elaine and shove
She
her
makes
up.
hats!
And he's a modiste.
You guys are all in your carriage again.
Hopefully we broke even, Elaine.
Let's go to Coverton.
I thought we were sure that it was him.
Well, we weren't, and now we're not, and now we're going to.
You guys sent me inside.
I
I thought you were going to be better.
Now we know that.
What do you mean better?
You're all arguing.
We were wrong.
You say that.
You were wrong, Ernie. I would hope my best friend would be able to admit that.
Ernie, you almost had our reputation gone. Ruined.
Yes.
Catherine, please.
Trying to drag us down with you.
You lost me.
Catherine, you must marry Ernie to one of us now.
What?
To save
No.
our reputation.
What is happening? I'm confused.
What logic is
I
that?
hope Ernie is taking them to Culverton's.
Yeah.
So things can progress.
Maybe I just don't, like, I'm outside the carriage. I don't hear any of this.
Just drive the
nonsense.
carriage and go.
Yeah.
And
That
it's
might
just-
be better
To
for
him,
my
we all just sound
sanity.
like giggling ladies.
The audacity of that man to call us gentlewomen. Of course.
Honestly, he should have been the one that went missing.
Elaine, we
Mr.
shouldn't say that this guy's with Mr. Constable anymore.
You guys argue all the way to Inglemere House. You get to Inglemere House, it's quite the opposite of Millwood Manor. Where the Millwood's home is familial and cozy, Inglemere is rigid and austere. Hedgerows cut in perfect lines match the harsh angles of brickwork and manicured lawns. You can knock on the door.
I woke up.
A butler answers, "Hello."
Hello, I am Elaine Birtwhistle.
Do you have a letter of introduction?
Of course.
Place it in my hand.
I put my whole palm on his hand and leave it there.
Lose the D4 reputation.
Why?
That would be wrong.
I did it like a lady.
Why are you saying why? You know that's wrong.
No, I did it like a lady.
I spit in his hand. That didn't work!
Nice to meet you.
Why did that work, Jackson?
He asked for a letter of introduction and you were like,
Do you want us to be funny?
You can be funny.
Do you want us to be funny? I put mine all in.
you can be funny, but you
I lost one reputation.
Yeah.
Lost everything.
I see. No letter of reputation. Not that it matter. The master is away hunting.
Hunting who?
Where?
Where? What?
why would you immediately ask who?
When did he go hunting?
He went hunting a couple days ago. He will be back tomorrow.
Did he go hunting Wednesday?
I am not at liberty to discuss my master with someone so inelegant.
Oh, I feel so elegant,
Sir. I will not have a servant
He opens the
speak.
door a little more. He's bald mostly, but has like tendrils of blonde hair coming down. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I imagined it.
Yep.
Wonder what the master's going to be like.
Sir, I will not have a servant insult my cousin. Know your place.
Very well then, and he shuts the door.
Did I
Wow, he got me. He really got me.
Did I see anyone else in the house while he was talking?
No, it's a massive house.
I thought maybe they'd all be peeking around the corner.
You can't even get anything
Yeah,
from
the
this
master's
house.
like peeking out of a curtain. It's like, are they gone yet? Anyway, what do you guys do now? It's about 8
Have
o'clock.
dinner
Crescent.
and then go to the card games.
I will probably have to call
Yes.
it soon if that's okay. If we're getting to a fair stopping point.
It's just the card games and then bedtime. Can we do card games?
That works.
Oh, wipe the floor at the card games.
Just you wait. Elaine is a skilled
Just
card
you wait.
gamer. I think.
You're in the Crescent card room. Smoke wafts around the ceiling of the Crescent Hotel's card room. Mostly men in here, but there are some women. The card room has an air of atmosphere of seriousness. These aren't the games played at balls to amuse the old biddies. Players are focusing on cards before them in games of whist. Wager tokens lay scattered on the table. Servers lurk in dark corners of the room, ready to provide drinks for thirsty patrons. The host asks you whether you come to play or observe this evening's games. This is a high-stakes card room, and bets should be suitably large. Only those with a credit rating of above 50 may play.
I no longer am.
50 or higher.
Oh no!
I used to be.
Could I spot my cousin Money?
Yes.
'Cause
You
I have
lost
a-
credit rating?
Yeah, I spent. Wait. Oh no, I was looking at reputation. Hold on.
You
spent a
I'm still above
You guys-
50.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
got base
For,
50.
you can cover expenses of another player if you want.
I can still do it.
I will.
I'll cover
Observe.
some for you, Ernie.
I will.
With the,
I was
with the approval of Catherine, we can all
You
chip
never
in just
give
a
me
little.
the opportunity
You're
to
right,
provide for
Catherine.
my servant.
I like to speak over you. I don't know. It's the thing girls do when they're
Lose
friends with
20
each other.
reputation.
Ernie, you've been such a good servant to us the past few days.
Yes,
I know.
yes, of
I know.
course.
Typically, you're poor and you
So
tend
sad.
to
You're
waste
poor.
your money, but
The
you've
game-
been such a good servant. Here's
The
a
game,
little extra.
the game
Thank
whist,
you.
the game whist requires partners. So who will partner up with who?
Cousin, would you be my partner?
Of course.
I do not have a very good.
I will be
game roll.
observing this evening.
I
Or
didn't put
maybe,
anything at the
actually,
beginning.
how about you partner with Ernie and I'll partner with Claire?
Ernie,
Gonna wipe their tables with these
we
bitches.
got it. Ernie, we're brothers.
I don't have any game
Only in this
cards.
moment.
I have a game.
No weird
I
stuff,
pick-
though.
Okay,
just
let's go.
cards.
All right, I love you.
Okay.
Oh, God.
How this will work, each investigator makes a gaming roll. If you both succeed, you get 2 points. If you both fail, your rivals receive 2 points. One succeed, one fails, you guys get 1 point. So, this goes until either the team, you guys, or your opponents reach 5 points, winning the round.
Okay.
So,
Start rolling.
Roll a gaming roll.
Everybody?
Nope, just those
That's
two
a
for
success.
If I get a hard, does it matter?
No.
Okay, it's a
I
success.
failed. 13 out of 10.
now. Louis, don't roll yours for now.
Oh.
It's just those two.
Doing
The two men. So, the men,
2 points. 2 points.
2 points. You get 2 points.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Again.
Again.
That's 100.
I
It
did.
doesn't matter.
You succeed.
Yes.
It's just 1 point.
No, take that. 3.
Yeah. He's carrying you, Ernie is.
It's very.
I won one hand.
The,
so much better.
I won the first hand.
your opponents are like, what is this?
Brotherhood.
They noticed that the
What's
lower
the
class
points for
individual.
again?
It's just how the game works.
Card game.
Yeah.
One more time.
Yeah, one more time.
That's a success.
Oh, that one's failed.
You still get another one more. You're at 5.
4.
4.
4.
No, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're at 4.
2, 1, 1.
I think. Actually.
Okay, go ahead. 94.
That's pass.
Nice.
All right. You guys easily steamroll your competitors. You both get a D6 credit rating and a D6 gaming.
Nice.
Nice.
You're going to get me addicted.
Again.
Credit rating.
Again. I'm gonna be so much better than you people.
Your opponents like,
5 to both.
remind me of Sir Coverton, ruthless and cunning.
Does he still play here? Or?
He does. But I heard he's away until Saturday. I'm sure he'll be back tomorrow.
Wait till Saturday. When did he leave? Do you know what business he's on?
Hunting, I suspect.
Hmm.
And the ladies, you do gaming.
Yes,
So,
me and Clara.
Louis, now's your time to shine.
Thank you.
Roll gaming.
If you lose, you lose all your reputation.
Okay.
Fail?
Yep.
Louis?
I failed.
I failed by
Okay.
6.
No, you can't spend luck.
Well, what the hell is the point of luck?
It's for like
For luck.
Can we still
for
roll?
luck rolls, yeah. In like a full campaign.
We
you
lost
can
2
use luck,
points.
But it's also
So the enemies have 2 points. You guys have 0.
What? You're tricking the system.
Go ahead. No, that's how it works. It's just your rolls.
Ah!
I failed again.
Did you fail, Morgan?
She doesn't know yet.
So you roll it on the...
Yes.
Okay. The enemy has 4 points.
Oh
He gets
no!
steamroll.
Okay, I'm gonna
back
switch
against
dice.
the wall.
It's complete opposite of the guys.
I put stuff in gaming too.
I failed again!
Oh no.
I'm fumbling.
Yeah. No,
Gaming isn't for women.
You
Do you
get
want me to lie?
no. No, you get cleaned out. The ladies that beat you are
Good work.
Dang!
You must be really
lose a D6 from your credit rating.
Ugh.
Let's see. Yeah, just a D6 from your credit rating.
4.
The gentleman,
I
however,
can't believe I knew
and
that.
the footman, while you guys are collecting your winnings, a server comes over to you with a tray of drinks and says in a low voice, "Now you look like proper gamblers, not the old biddies here.
No.
I'm 18.
I know somewhere you can play a proper game. Interested?
I'd love to.
Yes.
Where would you suggest, sir?
The back room of the Graves Hotel. There is a password, though.
Would you mind sharing it with a couple fellow gamblers?
No doubt. Intaglio.
Intaglio.
It might not be the best place for young gentle ladies to be spotted, lest their reputation be ruined.
Well, maybe after the girls go to bed.
Although we do have a few risk taking women in Buxton. They're discreet in their pursuits.
We'll put him in a pair of pants and.
I have trousers. I have riding pants and a 4-wheeler
And boots.
and boots.
Yeah,
didn't
anything you
even
want
wanna
to
play
ask this
here.
guy?
No, I'm just observing.
Anything you want to ask this guy who's inviting you?
So it's only Ernie and
Anyone can go.
We've been hearing some talk of Sir Culverton and his gaming around here. Does he also frequent the gaming room you sent us to?
Occasionally, but mostly he comes here. He
So-
plays with Mr. Millwood. He's a
Yes.
regular partner for whist and other card games. I suspect Culverton is bankrolling Mr. Millwood.
What did we get? We got like an actual list of names of people that were taken, right?
Yes.
What was the one before?
The
Mr.
one just
Grayson?
last year.
Mr. Grayson?
Grayson?
Mm-hmm.
The one just last year was the one that took the virgin.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
But you didn't hear it from me, but Culverton got into a fight 2 nights ago at the card room. A heated exchange, as it were. Culverton demanded that Millwood play cards that evening as his partner, otherwise he was calling in his debts. I have excellent hearing, and I overheard Mr. Millwood hiss, "I'll never give you my sister as your plaything." To which Sir Culverton replied, "Drunk or not, you should not have wagered her innocence."
Yep.
The answer is simple. If you win tonight, I'll wipe away your debts for good. If not, I'm calling in your promise. Next thing I saw was Millwood storming out of the room.
Interesting.
Culverton
We
is going to
suspected
die.
this.
Right, Penelope?
I didn't hear any of that because I'm just observing some of the other tables.
Well, how untoward. Is it common for bets to be made of family members?
Not of that sort. Mr. Millwood must be quite in debt.
That seems to be the word that's getting around. Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate the word.
Of course. And you guys are left alone. Yeah. You guys gamble a little bit more, and then you eventually turn in for the night.
Mhm.
You guys turn in for the night. Do you guys say anything to each other as you guys are leaving the gambling halls?
I kind of give Elaine a good pat on the back of just like,
I'm not.
I know, but
Oh,
you're the only
sorry.
one I can reach.
Okay.
Okay. I give Elaine a good pat on the back of just, you tried your best. I
Oh.
watched some of your
Don't
plays.
you fret, Penelope. Me and Clara purposely lost. We couldn't have them thinking that we were smart. They might look at us too
Oh,
carefully.
I see.
If we lost, then obviously they just look at me and Clara as just a couple of dolty little silly girls that don't
What?
understand.
In that case, you succeeded splendidly.
We're geniuses.
We thought you were losers.
We did that on purpose.
It's obviously.
You say anything?
Actually, as we were winning our hand, we were approached that there's a secret card game that goes on at the
Graves Hotel.
Password is an intaglio. Now, in addition to this, we got some more details on the spat that happened between Sir Culverton and Millwood. It appears that Millwood, deep into gambling debt as he was, wagered his sister.
Her hand in marriage?
And-
Maybe it's good he does disappear.
Sir Culverton calling in his debts was him saying, "Win tonight or I take your sister."
Her hand in marriage.
Or
I touched my pearls.
So it seems
She very specifically did not like Mr. Culverton.
seems like everyone wants a piece of the Millwoods.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder why they're so obsessive about Louisa.
Well, their family is influential in town, wealthy, of course, and she is unmarried.
And she's an elegant Gentlewoman.
Beautiful.
So-
Alabaster woman.
So no matter what, we're stopping right now. But
Yeah.
it's like 10 p.m. You guys can choose to go to bed if you want, or you can choose to go somewhere else late at night.
I was gonna say, Ernie, would you like to go to the other card game?
We need to make sure that the ladies are taken care of.
I
but-
say we get them up to the hotel room, and then
Yeah.
if you guys wanted to come with us, you could disguise.
But-
well, he literally said, like, if you're seen here, it'll be bad.
Reputation.
Like, so you could sneak in, but if you
Recognize.
get caught, like, it will be bad if you're sitting there.
Gotta
It'll
disguise.
honestly, it'll probably be bad if I'm sitting there, but less bad.
So
Yeah, considering the
It's gonna be great for me.
scenes that Nigel likes to make, I think Catherine will sit this one out.
I'll try not to.
you guys.
I think
I'm sorry, what were
Penelope
you saying?
should go.
Yeah, I was about to say, Penelope will definitely not try to rouse up all of the girls after the guys have left to leave, to climb out the window kind of style and run over there.
I did tell you the password.
Uh-huh.
I did say the password.
And I appreciate that.
Antaglio.
Okay, and we'll stop there for tonight.
Bueno.
How will a bunch of gentle ladies without a chaperone get into a predominantly male room?
When's
Well,
the
you've
next
got the
session?
best.
I wasn't always a gentle lady.
Are we going Friday? Saturday?
Also, women go there.
Friday.
It's just they've been described as whores
Of Babylon.
of Babylon.
So if we look like whores, we won't be noticed.
You gotta look like Cockney whores. Fresh in your cup, governor!
Quick, put a fake mole on my face.
Little jig dear, little push dear.
We just have to channel a little bit of.
Les Mis.
Not Les Mis.
No.
Well, yes, Les Mis, but
Yeah.
not Les Mis. I was thinking
Sweeney Todd.
Sweeney Todd.
Ah.
Yes.
That's what I was quoting.
Yeah.
I was thinking of whenever she has to become a lady of the night.
Yeah, this is a drug-addled, also lady of the night.